So, Mr. Francisco, you are just coming into port on your lovely pirate ship, the Owl Bear's Revenge, having just lost your captain. You are now first mate. Alongside of you are 3 dwarven warships. One is called the Browncoats, one called the Liberty, and the other the Grey Compass. As you port into Moona, this is what it looks like. I'll stick that in Discord. That's the best picture I could find of what it would look like for you.
Dope.
So, nestled along the rugged shores of the eastern edge of Luna is a breathtaking port that beckons adventurers, traders, and wanderers alike. This bustling harbor is a vibrant converge of cultures from across the continents. It's basically a place where everyone can roam freely, and seafaring vessels with majestic sails grace the azure waters. Upon arriving in Moona, visitors are greeted by an imposing gateway. It's got intricately carved depictions of the planets. So this is a very Lunaran-based, like, astrological city. You will see depictions of the planets everywhere. Each one symbolizing like prosperity and protection. The air is filled with the harmonious sounds of bustling traders haggling over exotic wares. You'll see musicians playing everywhere in the streets. The architecture of Moona is a mesmerizing fusion of ethereal beauty and craftsmanship. You'll have elven spires that soar towards the clouds, dwarven stone buildings that are really sturdy and resolute against the winds that carry. And as you hit the main port entrance to the city, this is what you see in Moona itself. So the city of Moona stands as a beacon of enlightenment and learning, nestled between misty mountains far off to your right and ancient forests to your left. So you have massive mountains as soon as you come in. Like, if you're high up in the city, you would see that they span for miles. Its architecture showcases it's more practical than magical in functionality. Tall spires and majestic domes soar to the skies. This place is, for where it is a massive city. Even though it doesn't have a lot of people in it, it is a big city, mainly for the people that come here to learn. At the heart of Moona lies the Great Library. It is roughly about 8 city blocks. This thing is massive. It's an awe-inspiring edifice of knowledge that stretches over multiple stories and possesses vast underground archives. Its towering walls are lined with millions of books, displaying countless tomes filled with all kinds of knowledge that has found its way here since its construction 3,200 years ago. So 300 years after your ancestors first found Lunara, that's when the construction of this library started. The library's interior is like 50 feet tall everywhere you go. It's like ceilings are painted with all sorts of constellations that have been named since your ancestors first came to Lunara. This place it's pretty much everything you're going to need in a library is here. And as you slowly walk through the city and up towards the library, you have magical globes just constantly following you. Everywhere. Since you're the first one, beside you as you're walking through the city, you have the Admiral with you. You also have Strawberry Lily was asked to come with you. And you have Captain Carter, a female human. So, as soon as you get yourself settled and you're walking up, you'll see the Admiral stop for a second, and it's like he's talking to someone. You might have seen a sending spell before, but you're not too sure what it is. So as soon as he stops moving, he starts again. He looks at everybody and goes, "We are needed at the library. Let's quickly get there." So from where you are, it's not too much. It's like a good 15-minute walk from the harbor. And as you get up to the library, you will see a bunch of elves and dwarven guards there. And one massive elf, he's in full chainmail, tower shield, sword. He's going to come up and nod to the Admiral. Go, "Admiral, I am Captain Lane. There's been a slight development here, so if you could please follow me. The lore keeper has asked me to take you to the archive." So you guys head to the archive. And we are going to switch over to our other party. And I need Sabrin to roll me a d20 and a d100 for your wild magic surge.
Ooh, fun.
Because you had a vision.
Yay. Okay. Just a straight D20?
D20 and then a D100.
16 on the D20.
Oh, that's a good number. Good.
94.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right.
it's high.
94. Not that it's going to be of any use to you, but just out of... what are you carrying? Let's just say randomly out of your hand. You are getting the service of a second level spiritual weapon for 1 minute. So what would you like your spiritual weapon to look like? This will probably be the spiritual weapon that if you ever got it again, it would look the same.
I think it's, oh gosh, I don't know. Something like a cattle prong, something like that, but like
Okay.
pure black.
Nice.
And like shiny.
Nice.
And I definitely knock over several books by accident with it, because I have no idea what this is.
No. So as soon as that happens, you are looking around, and Talos, you would also know that as soon as you guys came out of your vision, there is a ghost beside you, also staring at the picture of the portal on the wall. And you can describe your character for us, Benjamin.
So yeah, Benjamin is he's a half elf like ghost. I think Talos has probably met him before because he hangs around the sanctuary library, and I don't know, I don't really know how to describe him.
Both of you would know who Benjamin is in the sanctuary. Benjamin has been haunting the sanctuary for a good 10-15 years now. You probably have never really spoken much, but you would have known who they are and not know why they're there, but you would know who they are. How they came to get to be where you are right now is a mystery, though. And you guys can tell Benjamin what you guys look like also. You can both go.
You see a kind of looks like a half elf, about 5'3", so kind of short. Kind of a sweet looking girl, probably in like early 20s. Something doesn't seem quite right. It's almost like everything's just a little bit too stretched, almost like a little too long. These dark blue eyes, this really, really dark, like you would think she probably dyed it, maybe? Like dark black hair. Yeah, that's mostly what you see. You don't really see, like, there's like a dagger and a crossbow you've probably seen on her, but it doesn't look very used.
What's Talos look like?
You would see a quite shiny porcelain white warforged android, very tall, elegant. Maybe closer inspection, not quite as well built as he could be. Looking at some of the bits of armor, maybe could have been made by a 4-year-old. But from far away, looks quite put together.
And as you guys look at each other for the first time, you would also notice that a small little 6-foot portal just randomly opens up in front of you, and out pops something that you don't know what it is, but it is a fawn. He's going to look around, kind of taking the scene. See the lore keeper, the dwarf that's beside you guys. By now she is slowly talking to herself, doing a sending spell. He's going to look at you all, go, "Oh, hi." And then he's going to like strike a heroic pose. "Can you take me to your leader? Or, just someone randomly in charge?" Oh, and I'm called Puck.
Okay. And I just kind of point behind me to where the lore keeper is, I guess. Ma'am?
Yeah.
She's just gonna.
Does that normally happen?
She's just gonna hold up a finger, look at you, and go, "No. 1 minute. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody. I think I have people on the way. This is weird.
Should I hit it with my stick?
No."
Okay.
Puck's gonna look at you all and go, "You can. I might enjoy it a little, but it's up to you." But,
okay.
Yeah.
I try and hit him with the spiritual weapon.
It just hits him and he goes, "Ow."
Boink.
Okay. It worked.
Right.
Are you happy?
Kinda.
Now, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Puck.
Oh, you did say that. Okay.
But where are you from? does that
That's
go?
a long story that I think I might need to wait until I have people in charge here, and I don't think you guys look like you're in charge of anything.
Oh, no. No.
No.
Did you mean to come here? You know you're in a library, right?
I'm getting that.
Okay.
No, but I know something weird's been happening. I've heard of a few people being taken by portal.
Oh.
I didn't think it would show up in front of me while I was about my duties, but... Yep, this is a weird one.
Can we tell by what he's wearing what his duties might be?
He is pretty much in what you would gather a messenger garb almost.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. He's in like light leathers, baggy clothes. He's got like a bunch of books and scrolls on him. But he looks like he's just This is a place where he'd probably enjoy to be, but he's on his own little mission. Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to the old lady. You guys can just chatter among yourselves, I guess, for a minute. And he's just gonna walk over and just keep poking her until she pays attention.
Is it possible to see like the writing that's on the books and scrolls? Or is like, I assume they're in a bag or sticking out
Yeah,
of a
they'd
bag?
just be, you'd see a bunch of like scroll cases and whatnot, and just like books in, you'd just see the tops, but you wouldn't be able to figure out, you wouldn't know the writing.
Don't know, Talos. I don't like the horns. I don't like the look of it. That was weird, right?
Dot.
I'm just looking
Yes,
what
very.
languages you guys actually know. Yes, but you'd probably, they are in Sylvan.
Ah, I know it.
Yeah. So if anyone has Sylvan, I think a couple of you guys do, you would be able to, if you ever got close, you'd be able to read the titles.
He doesn't look like he's poking her and like injuring her, right? He's just being annoying.
No, he's being
Okay,
annoying.
just checking.
It's just constant. I need you. I need you. I
Yeah,
need you. I
okay.
need you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But hold on. Wait a minute. We kind of bypassed something. Benjamin, how did you get here? Did you get through a portal?
No, I've been with Talos. I've just been hanging out, and I was sent here to watch him. He wasn't really meant to know I was here. Cause the head librarian was just worried because it's his first time out and about. So but she said come out whenever you were in trouble, and this seems like trouble. So I'm here. Hello.
Wait, were you traveling with us the whole time?
Yes, I have. I've been
Oh.
just in his little chest cavity, just hanging out.
Oh, okay.
That's this is weird. I know, but hi, hey, how you doing?
I just looked at Talos for his reaction to that statement.
Slowly passing the check cavity.
I'll just like open it a little, just like right in there. Just I can, yeah. It's a little weird, but you don't seem to be in danger right now. But I can help with whatever's going on.
Please,
Portal and
please warn me
no.
next time you do that. That's unsettling.
Does feel a little invasive.
It kind of is.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's if you're not okay with it. I just it's my first time out and about as well. I haven't been away from the sanctuary much. It's interesting. Interesting situation. I don't quite know what's going on.
I don't know that anyone here right now knows what's going on.
I've been in a dark chest cavity for like weeks, so I certainly don't.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Had we heard anything about people going missing?
No.
Because Puck had mentioned it, but... Okay.
Yeah. The only thing, you wouldn't have heard anything about the other peoples that came through the portals yet. No, that hadn't reached where you guys were. And if it did, it kept hush-hush hidden. Yeah. Alright, so by now, she has finished her sending and finished talking to people. The lorekeeper, she's going to just look at Puck, shake her head, and she's going to look at all of you and go, well, you're Puck. I know you two. And I believe, Benjamin, I did see you come out of the automaton here. That was the start of a weird part of my day. You all froze for a bit. What happened there? All three of you.
I think we saw something. Don't
You-
quite know what it was.
You were staring at that picture for 10 minutes. None of you moved.
There was things coming out of the portal. Not those things. Things like whatever Puck is.
Yeah, you would have seen a couple of him running out, yeah.
I saw people going into the portal from the other side. I don't really know what that was about, but that's kind of what I'm here to research, though.
Strange.
Yeah.
And I seen you pick something up there, Talos. What was that?
Oh, yeah. I did not see anything. I picked up cylinders and writing on it.
Oh.
And then jumped in. I just sort of looked to the area of the arm that it disappeared into.
Yeah. She's gonna think for a bit and think for a bit. That has been in our possession for almost 3,000 years. We'd have never known what it was. We used it as a bookend, just to hold things up. No one could figure out what it was.
I'm sure I can get you a new bookend.
Strange that it went to you. It just turned you off. It was weird. Anyway, here comes some important people. So as you look up from where you guys are, like you're in the back-ish section of one of the ends of the library, like you're in one of the older sections. So it took people a while to find you and get to you. You will see a bunch more military based than you guys seen when you first came through the library. You had the nice reception. Now you're getting the military reception. And with them, you will see a older dwarf, full Admiral regalia. You will see a tiny little red-haired halfling ranger, a bunch of guards in elven chainmail, and you will see our other character, Francisco, if you want to tell them what you look like.
Yeah, Francisco, he's half-elf as well, but he's half drow. So, he's got real dark ashen skin, and he is in full pirate regalia. Nice flowy blouse, linen pants. He's got a scimitar at his side, a dagger on his other hip. What you can probably guess would be a hand crossbow tucked into his vest. And if you look close enough, you'll see that he has one blue eye and one red eye, along with his platinum hair that goes past his shoulders. And yeah, he's not the nicest, friendliest looking character, but yeah, so that's Francisco.
Okay. So as you guys come in, the lore keeper is going to nod to herself, take a look at everybody, and go, "Okay, good. Captain Lane, you are here. Good. I was hoping you were the one who got my message. And I believe you were Admiral Greybeard, is it?" The big dwarf's going to step forward and go, "Yes, ma'am, that is me. We did get your message. I was here to pick up all the merchant heads and take them home. I was a little late because I had to, we had pirates to deal with. We'll just go with that." But we are here now, so if I don't know what this is, but I'm here to help. And do you by chance know where the merchants are? Because I would like to talk to them. And Edna's going to look at the captain and the admiral and go, yes, I've asked for them to come too. I think we all need to go somewhere a little bit more secure and out of the way for, I think, what's going to be a long talk. And by now, the portal is just closing, so everybody will just see this 6-foot tall portal just finally close. The portal itself was made, it came up from the ground, so a whole bunch of vines started to grow into a big circle. And as soon as the portal goes out, the vines go back in and the ground fixes itself. The Lord Keeper is going to go, that's also strange. I think we all need to go. Captain, can you take everybody to the Astral Archive, please? So he's going to nod and go, that might work. It's a little bit of a walk, but why not? Haven't been there in a while. So as you go, the Lore Keeper is going to tell you about the Astral Archive. So in the heart of the library, it is the Astral Archive lies. It is the largest repository of knowledge and mystical tones in the entire, on the planet. Scholars, sages, and adventurers from all across the land flock to this extraordinary place to seek wisdom and uncover the secrets of the ages. So the Astral Archive, it's a breathtaking marvel in itself. It is carved from a rare, shimmering stone that seems to hold fragments of the night sky, so it's pretty much almost pure obsidian. The library seems to emit like a glow even during the darkest of nights with it, like all the light just reflects off of it. It is a place of serenity and sanctuary. It is in like the central courtyard area, but it has lots of levels because it is a massive chunk of obsidian. So as you get closer to it, you'll see an intricate network of corridors going off in many directions from it, and she starts taking you down one of them. As you keep going, you'll still see lots and lots of books. I'm going to show you a picture of the archive. So she takes you to a room that looks like this. I'll stick it in general for Peter. So as you walk, there's lots of like little hubby holes that look like this, just off in the corridors. So like every corridor where you go in, you'll see a room that's almost identical to this, and there'll be like hundreds of them. It's a good like half-hour walk to where you guys are going. So when you finally get there, she will slowly finish telling you about what the actual library looks like. I mean, the Astral Archive. And she will also tell you, so this library boasts a vast collection of knowledge on everything from the arcane arts to the history of Lunara and everything we've been able to figure out about almost everything. And we have a caretaker here known as the Stellar Sage. He is a revered figure in Moona, possessing a seemingly endless font of wisdom and guidance. He might be able to send you in a more, if you need to know something specific, he could probably tell you within a foot of where it should be located for you. And as you guys get there, there'll be already food and anything prepared for the meeting that is going to take place. So as you all get there, there is a massive, like, 30-foot table. It'll have chairs on each side of them. And she's going to offer everyone to sit down.
Sabrine sits for sure. Anyone who might be nearby, though, would probably see that it looks like Sabrine steps in a way that, like, she thought the chair was taller than it ended up being and almost falls into the chair. And Benjamin and Talos have probably seen her do this before. It's not every time, but enough. It's a little awkward.
Yeah, Francisco's gonna sit, and I mean, as soon as he sits, he's just gonna pluck a roll off a platter and dig in.
And you also see this tiny little gnome halfling. Sorry, not gnome halfling. Female halfling. Just ignore the chair and jump up on the table and just sit on top of the table so she can see everybody. She hasn't spoken, and she's not going to. She's pretty much just keeping an eye on everybody. She will eat a lot, but she's just going to bring out like a secret flask and take some and offer it to Francisco.
Oh, is this Strawberry Lily that's jumped up on the table? Yeah.
Damn straight. I actually have a picture for her, too.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I did. I found a good one for her.
That's exciting.
I'll stick it in general so Peter can see it, too. That's the best I could find for her. She's a halfling pirate ranger.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna snatch the flask from her and just take a big old glug.
By the time you try to do a very big glug, she's gonna swipe it from your hand and put it back in. It's a small flask. She's not that big. All right. So after you guys sit, the lore keeper is just going to. You'll see her start talking to herself again. Not many people are talking. You can see more people. Not everybody sat. Some people are pacing. Captain Carter's going to be pacing. Captain Lane's going to be pacing. Greybeard's going to just sit there and pull out a pipe and start to smoke it. And he's just going to look at everybody and go, well, we may as well wait until the rest of the people get here before we figure out what you are. And he's going to point at Puck. Oh, I'm Puck. Yeah, we better wait until everybody gets here. I only want to have to say this once, even though I'm probably going to have to tell so many people the same story over and over and over. But I got all the time in the world. Well, I do now that I'm here. Yeah, I didn't before at home, but I do now. Which one of you's in charge by the chance? Any of you? Or do we still have to wait for the people in charge? By now, you'll hear some more footsteps coming, and Elda Farnsworth, the lore keeper, is going to go, I do believe the ones in charge are almost here. I hope they're the ones that are in charge anyway. So as you get settled, you will see, how many do I have? 4 people come in. One is a very old female hill dwarf, and the other 3 are human. 1 male and 2 female. So 3 females and a male altogether. They will all 4 of them come in, take a big glance at everybody, take a very long glance at Benjamin and Puck. More, I think, so Benjamin than Puck. They all have what looks to be notepads. They will be writing everything down, and beside them is a tiny little gnome. with a lot of pen, a lot of parchment, a lot of ink, and they're going to be the first one to speak. They're going to look around and go, "Oh, I hope I brought enough ink for this. I am the head scribe here, Dora Durhub. I'm not going to be talking. I am here to transcribe everything that happens."
Did you say Dorhub?
Durhub. D-E-R-H-U-B-B. Dora. So she's going to say, "I'm going to need everybody in their seats, please." And, oh, these 4 people. This is Kilmal Frosthand. That'll be the female dwarf. Peter Wheatflow is going to be the male human. Ilda Cloudfang is one of the other female humans. And Fey Stonesworn is one of the female humans. These, currently in Moona, represent 4 of the major merchant heads. Anything that needs to be done on New Luna, they are one of the first 4 that say yes. Kilmal here, she is a farmer. Peter is the head miner. Ilda deals with every single innkeeper on New Luna. And Faye here deals with everything that's on the ocean. She is the head merchant for all the fishermen. And yeah, these 4 right now are going to help sort out the problem that we seem to have.
I'm so sorry. Can you tell me the female dwarf's name again?
Kilmal. K-I-L.
Kilmal? Okay.
Yeah, K-I-L-M-U-L.
Okay, thanks.
She's she doesn't look like she is built like a Mack truck. Like, she's a farmer. She's dirty. Even as a head merchant, she likes to work the land herself. You can tell. So the 4 of them are going to introduce themselves. They will also sit at the very head of the table. And they will just look at the lorekeeper and go, "Now, what seems to be the problem? Someone tells me we have someone else who came through here from a portal." And Puck's gonna just stand up and go, "Yep, hi, that's me. You guys are in charge?" The dwarf she'll just walk right up to him and go, "Yes, I am Kilmal. Who be you?" Puck's just gonna say, "I am Puck, and I have a problem, and I hope you all can solve it, or at least help. This is going to take a while, so you guys might all want to sit." And before I start talking, does anyone have anything they would like to say first?
I don't know what this has to do with me.
Well, what I'm about to say is going to have to do with everyone on your planet very soon. You see, 3,500 years ago, or so I'm told, I witnessed a destruction of another planet, and I think that was yours. And now it seems to be happening to my world. I come from a place called the Feywild. I assume nobody's ever heard of that before.
Have we ever heard of it before?
No.
No? Okay.
You would be the only one who would actually have seen that word before in your vision. You had the vision that actually said, what was on the banner? Happy Fey Day. Yep. So yeah, out of everybody, you would be the only one who's heard of Fey before. And just today, like an hour ago. Alright, so Puck's going to start talking. I'll give you a basic info of what the Feywild is. It is a reflection, or say an echo, of the material plane. It is basically a carbon copy of another world that has since been destroyed. It is readily accessible through ancient or untamed places. The place it's brimming with powerful wild magic. The Feywild's really neither good or evil. It's more of rather chaotic neutral. And time flows very strangely compared to every other world or plane. And as he says that, he's just looking around. Yeah. So I hear that you guys are 3,500 years old since you first came here. That is very strange. A few of us witnessed what happened on your world, your ancestors' world, and that was only 3 weeks ago for us. How you accomplished all this, I know the time is weird, but usually in the Feywild, if you manage to come here, or come there, you might stay for a week and maybe at best a year has passed. Not 3,500 years in 3 weeks. Something strange is happening. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. More on the Feywild for you. So, the geography of the Feywild and the material plane is similar. The Feywild has much more primal landscape. Nature rules in the lands of the Fey, where you'd find sprawling cities, say, here. On the Feywild, you would discover like a hunting outpost or the ruins of something. Similar locations with patches of wild wilderness in the mortal realm could be vast, impassable forests in the Feywild. Primal magic rules the Feywild. It is a very extremely dangerous place, even for us who call it home. Adventurers or those lucky enough to unwittingly stumble into this land from the material plane usually don't go home. Suffice to say, it is a sporadic magical nature. Things will kill you there before you even know it. All the people in the Fey call themselves Fey for the most part. We are a very magically infused bunch of creatures. Even the smallest woodland creatures can exhibit intelligence similar to that of an adult humanoid in the Feywild. We also have a lot of things that are beautiful, a lot of things that are deadly, and we have, suffice to say, it is a place that, for some reason, is now being destroyed. We don't know how, and it's these Fey creatures and beings that now, it seems, for some reason, your planet is letting us come here. And soon. And I think we need your help. Because I think very soon, the Feywild is going to be part of this planet. I don't know how long it's going to be. Time is weird, but it was slowly starting to be destroyed as soon as the portal left and brought me here. That was where I was heading, was to the head of we have two courts, the Sealy Court and the Unsealy Court. And I was heading to the Sealy Court to give the lady in charge there A message on what I saw. So yeah, I have a feeling sometime soon we're going to need a new home. And I have a feeling it's going to be here. And I'm hoping you can help. So as he says this, Benjamin, you would have seen the portal open and remember where it was. And you would be able to let them know that you, like, what you saw if you wanted.
Where was it?
In the Plains of Onath. Same place the portal opened first 3,500 years ago. Yep. Yeah, you basically saw the Feywild pouring out of it.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah. See, I'll lay that, I'll just, like... The portal was, in the Plains of Onath, where we first came through. I'm not sure if it's open now, or when it's going to, like Puck said, but supposedly that's where it will be.
Sabrine kind of raises her hand.
Hi!
Ah! Oh, I also saw something. I don't really know if it was real, but I saw it, and it sounds kind of similar. It was like I was there, you know, on the other side of the portal, and I saw a banner that said Happy Fey Day, and I didn't know what that meant, and then there's a lot going on, but then, like, the ocean started rising, and everyone was running around screaming like they were gonna die, and then the portal opened, and I heard a voice just saying, "Come," and then everyone was going into the portal. I don't know if that helps. Maybe? I kind of shrink back and try to make myself smaller as soon as I'm done.
And Benjamin, I think you heard the exact same words too.
I think so.
Yep. Well, Puck's gonna look at both of you and go, Fey Day. That kind of makes sense. Fey Day is basically when the material plane and the astral plane, the elemental plane, every type of plane in existence, including the Fey, is at its thinnest, and it makes it easy for people to cross on that day. It is also used to be a celebration on a world called Toril, in a town called Waterdeep, where I believe your ancestors are all from. And from where I live, that was only 3 weeks ago. Because I was there. But I got home. I was called home on a mission right before it happened. How it happened, no idea. The reports I have from home right now was above a lake, someone noticed a massive portal, and behind it was a big black swirl. And I think that's what tore your old world apart and is now somehow connected to ours. And from the reports I have, we've already lost about a fifth of our planet, or our realm, is slowly being sucked into this hole. And I think sometime soon, we are going to need homes, shelter, for as many as we can. Apparently, the planet is helping, in the plains of Onath. Where is that? How far away is that?
I would know the answer to that. I, as Crystal, don't know the answer to that.
You all would know. It is pretty much bottom left corner of the map.
Yeah.
It is about 1,400 miles away. So not a long distance, but still quite a distance.
How many weeks would that be?
Depends on how you traveled there. By horse and all that, you'd be looking a good month and a half, maybe 2 months. By boat, about a month. Yeah, it's actually longer to go by boat because I already figured that out. So yeah, and by now you'll see all the merchants just start talking to themselves. The lore keeper's not said a word. She's trying to figure all this out in her head. The merchants are they're going to keep talking. They're going to look at Puck and go, so let me get this straight. In a insurmountable amount of time, there's going to be a portal that opens up in the plains of Onath, and your Feywild that has a bunch of creatures, beings in it that don't get along and want to kill everybody and everything is going to come out, and we need to deal with it. And Puck's just going to go, that's the gist of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be entertaining. And I'm told you guys have maybe one of mine here. I've heard of other portals being opened, and a few people or creatures or things come out of it. So I would assume this isn't the first time you've heard it. Maybe some of you, probably most of you. You'll see the merchants, one of them's just gonna, the dwarf's gonna step up and go, you're not the first. We've tried to keep it secret for now, but that was a month and a half ago for us since it happened. How long ago was it for you? Puck's gonna go, month and a half. For me, it's been about an hour. So time seems to be speeding up a little. That's not good. Do you by chance know the name of the person or creature or whoever came through? The other merchant's they're gonna talk and go, well, we had somewhat of a incident. There was a bunch of new guards on patrol when it first happened, and there was a little bit of a skirmish and one of your guys died. The other one, his name is Morgan, and he put about 20 of ours in traction for about a year by himself. Puck's gonna just nod and go, he took it easy then. Morgan, okay. That's not who I would have sent here first, but where is he by chance? I think we all might need to talk. The merchants are gonna look at everybody and go, last I heard, he's under magical lock in Port Mead. He did come out of a portal near the plains. He had some weird creatures with him. And Puck's gonna just go, yep, those are called displacer beasts, and you do not want to piss them off. Apparently you did. The fact that you managed to kill one of them is pretty good. He usually comes with about 30 though. So if he's locked up, you have... There there might be a small problem then. If there's 29 of them left walking around, you're going to want to get messages there soon. Because they won't sit for too long without their master.
If I can interject here.
Yeah.
Look here, Admiral Shortbeard. If
That's
he's in Port Mead,
Greybeard.
I would be. Yeah, that's why I said Shortbeard. I'd be happy to set sail to Port Mead right now.
Strawberry Lily's just gonna look at you and just shake her head. Admiral's gonna look at everybody and go, well, this might be why they are slowly starting to cordon off and blockade New Luna. Yeah. So he's gonna, the Admiral's gonna start pacing and go, on our way here, I was given notes to round up as many of his kind that I could find. I didn't believe it at the time, but I can cooperate with these merchants that there's been others that have also been given visions of the same thing. Portals opening, strange creatures coming out, and us having to deal with them. So they have started to blockade all around this continent. Nothing in, nothing out. They want us to deal with this ourselves, the rest of the planet. So it is up to us, for some reason, to take all these survivors in. At one point, this planet was a sanctuary for us, and now I think we are going to be a sanctuary for them also.
Is there... Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Just above table,
Mhm.
Is there any, like, major things that we get shipped in from other continents or whatever?
For the most part, you are self-sustained here. Because of the size, you have more farmland than you do, like, cities and people-wise. So you are pretty self-sustaining, like you can fit. The oceans here are pretty good for fishing. You do have a lot of cattle. You'd pretty much have everything you need. The only other thing you wouldn't really have a lot of is new technology.
Okay.
Yep. So like anything, like anytime people want to like the Lunaran Sanctuary that you have is more magical based, but like if you wanted like new technology from like artificers and like high elves, you wouldn't have that here. That would be on a different continent.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, this place is more of a nostalgic part of the continent. Yeah. So by now this talk has gone on for quite a while. It is hitting dinner time, so they will be bringing dinner for everybody. You guys are going to be sitting there for a while. By now, most of the merchants you can just see them writing. The scribe is, she's got like 5 or 6 quills in the air and 5 or 6 books, just magically making notes on everything at the same time. And Elda, the lore keeper, is going to stand up and look at everybody and go, well, we got the basis down for tonight, I believe. I still have a job to do here. I don't think any of you need someone of my age hanging around anymore. I am going to go see what else is going on in the library and see what other people need me. Captain Lane, if you need me, please call. And she's just going to get up and go. She can tell she's in over her head here. She's going to look at the three of you that she's seen earlier. You three are part of this. I don't know how. I have a feeling. I am going to suggest to the Admiral to stick Captain Carter with you guys for now. Anything that you remember, please tell her. Vice versa, she will help protect you at some point. But please stay with her. And she's going to walk out. Captain Greybeard's going to come up and bump into Francisco and knock him out of his chair as he walks by. He's going to also walk up to Puck and go, so you don't have a timetable. And you don't have a lot of information. Do you have any way of getting back to the Feywild? Or are you stuck here like the rest of us? Puck's gonna go, beats me. Planet brought me here. If the planet can send me home, apparently I'm stuck here. Yeah. And for some reason, he's gonna try to do a few things. Most of my magic's not working. We are tied to the Feywild. So if most of mine's not working, something really wrong is happening. You'll see him levitate a little. I can do a few things. I can't teleport. You'll see him just wave his hands. Nope. Nope.
It seems like you're a horn short of a centaur there.
You wouldn't know what a centaur is. You soon you will. That's okay. You soon will. He's going to just look around and go, well, yeah. This is strange. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will. I think I need to have a talk with your planet. That might be a good start. He's going to look at the merchants and the Admiral and go, do you have any druids around that are quite powerful? I think I need to talk to one of them. The Admiral's going to look and go, most of them aren't in this area. I'm not too sure. I see them around. Most are aloof. They don't really, we have them, but they don't really talk to most of us anymore. They went off on their own centuries ago. And Puck's gonna get a little weird and go, well, do any of you merchants know one? I need to talk to this planet quickly. And I don't think she's gonna listen to me. One of the merchants is gonna walk up and go, we know of some. They don't really deal with us much anymore, but I'll see what I can do. Puck's just gonna go sit in a corner and think. And by now, the Captain Carter is gonna come over to you guys and go, well, who are you three? I've heard you talk, but we haven't been introduced. I am Captain Carter.
Oh, hi, I'm, Sabrine. That's Talos, that's Benjamin. We have no idea what's going on. We just got here today. But we looked at a painting and then had visions, and now we're here involved somehow. I don't really know.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure this out together then. Well, I'm gonna have to think on this. She's gonna start walking. You can tell none of them really know what to do. The only one that kind of has a clue what to do is the Admiral. He seems to be a little bit more knowledgeable. He's going to start pacing again. You'll see him start thinking. He's going to look at everybody and go, I think we take a respite here. I think we all bed down for the night. There's a nice cozy little inn outside of the place here. I think we should stay there for the night. I think we'll come back here in the morning, see what these merchants can come up with, and go from there. The inn is just outside. You would have passed it on your way to the library. It is called the Honored Mammoth. And he's going to thank the merchants. He's going to get up. He's going to wave everybody and go, my treat. Let's stay there. I don't want to go back to the port. That's a long walk. Not with these old legs. And Francisco, you are coming with me. Yeah. You can give me that look all you like. You're still coming with me.
Whatever you say there, Shortbeard.
Mm-hmm. And also, by the time Puck's finally gonna take a quick look, he hasn't really paid much attention to you guys. He's gonna walk up rather swiftly, conjure a very, very large sword that's half on fire, and put it to your throat. And he's gonna say, why do you have a half-breed here? Why are you dealing with his kind? No one deals with the drow. How are you here? I thought all of you died. That was the only good thing we heard of on the Fey. Your queen is dead.
I don't give a damn about the drow. Just trying to stay as stone cold as he can.
Well, that makes two of us. I've never seen a half-breed before. Your mother or your father, drow, full blood?
My dickhead of a dad.
Okay then. Is your mother still alive?
No.
Alright then. Apologies for that. He's gonna put his Vorpal sword away.
Rub my throat.
We don't deal with drow that well, and where I'm from, I apologize for that. How many of you are there here? Could be about
I haven't seen any others.
No? Did you want to speak up, Crystal? You'd be the only one who would.
Me?
Yeah.
What? What did I know? What did I do?
They would have been the ones who first found you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Honestly, I think that Sabrina's a little too stressed out right now to really be paying very much attention to what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm not sure that it registers that the connection.
Okay. All
Right at this moment.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Puck's just gonna take one look at you guys and go, and I could use a drink. Let's go to the inn. Libraries are okay and all, but it's not my thing.
Does it look like Captain Carter's going to the inn?
Yeah, pretty much everyone except the
Okay.
merchants, and Captain Lane will be staying because he's part of the guard at the library. So you're going to be pretty much U4, with Captain Carter, the Admiral and Strawberry Lily.
I follow wherever Captain Carter goes because that's what they told me to do.
Okay. Yeah, it'd still be like another, from where you guys were to where you guys are now, it'd be a good another 35-40 minute walk out of the library to get to the main entrance where you guys were before. And as you go outside, you notice it is getting darker outside. This town is still pretty lit with the just how, like, there's lots. The only really magic in this city is the lighting, for the most part. You will notice that there is quite a big night scene here. This place really, they study during the day and they party pretty good at night, especially being a port city. So it will be a little loud and rambunctious, and you'll see it's your normal town at night in here. It's like learning during the day. It's still pretty much a school, so it's school atmosphere at night. And as you go across, the inn itself, it is embedded into like a big stone, like just on basically the bottom part of another building. It's been just wedged in there, turned into an inn. So there's not a lot of windows inside, but it's pretty much just your standard inn inside of another building. It's a good 8 stories tall, so it does hold a lot of people. As you go in, it is fairly busy. You will see mostly humans here for the most part, some dwarves, not a lot of elves. And as you go in, you will see a bartender, like you always do. He's going to notice a bunch of new people come in. He's going to go, he's human, fairly young. He's going to start counting and go, are you guys here for just food, or are you here for the evening? I am Tristan. I am the owner-operator of this establishment. We do have live entertainment here in about 2 hours, I think. And we have mead on tap.
We have rum.
I guess we need rooms.
All right, individual or any of you guys staying together, the captain's gonna step in and go, ladies are together, and I need 2 rooms for the gentlemen. Well, he's gonna do a head count and go, all right, a room for the 4 ladies and a room for you 2, so let's do 3 rooms together. How about whatever the walking metal thing is. We don't get many of his kind here. Does he need a room?
Alice, do you want to stay with me, or do you want to go with the others?
Whichever is least in the way.
I think he's going to stay with me. I'd feel safer that way.
Yeah, no worries. Captain's just going to say, whatever works for you guys. Captain Carter is going to be staying with you, and I am not letting you, he's going to look at Francisco, out of my sight for the entire night.
Benjamin, are you okay going with them?
I can, I guess. I can stay wherever you think I should. I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable.
They kind of split us. If you want to come with us, I don't think anyone would necessarily mind.
Yeah,
but
the 3 of you don't eat, don't sleep.
Yeah, we don't really sleep or anything, so.
No, the
probably
three
best.
of you are the best combo because you don't need anything.
Yeah.
But pretty much everyone else needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, 3 keys are going to be handed out. They'll have numbers. You'll know where to go. This place is pretty well. It's your standard inn. So what do you guys want to do on there? While you're in the inn, you have the entire night to yourself.
Is it super, super crowded in here, or is there room still? What's the vibe?
Right now, you'd this time of night, you'd be just after supper, so it'd slowly start to get a little full.
Okay.
You still got a good couple hours before it really starts to fill up, though.
I think I want to go to the room for a little bit, and then I might come back down for the band, maybe, or the whatever the live entertainment was. If that's okay with you guys. I don't know what you want to do. She says to Talus and Ben.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah?
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's been a lot, yeah. Alright. Alright. We'll grab a key and go up to our room,
Okay.
I guess. I think once we get to the room, Sabrine tries to find, like, a cupboard or a closet or something, and very uncomfortably scrunches up in there.
Okay. These rooms are, they are pretty big. So, like, you'd have, like, every room in this building would have, like, 4 to 6 beds for, like, the suites. You guys would have been given a suite. So it pretty much has everything you're going to need. There are a few, like, magical things in here, so there'll be, like, anything you can think of. Easiest way to put it would be, like, there would be a basin of water, and when you ran out of water, it would fill itself back up for you.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I still find a closet or something, though.
Yeah.
I have something I would like to do, but if the others have stuff they want to do, they can go first. No? Okay.
Balance. Yep.
Sabrine is going to go into this cupboard or whatever it is. Closet, it doesn't really matter, just somewhere with a closed door and a smaller space.
Yep.
I'm going to send out my dancing lights.
Okay.
I'm going to throw those out for a little while. It's not super bright, it's just dim. That kind of stays near me.
Yep.
It's sort of this... It's weird. It gives off light, but the color of it itself is like a really dark purplish, almost black, but it still gives off enough light to, like, read by. Sort of like a nightlight. And I'm going to pull out that book I grabbed earlier.
Yep.
My Halfling Adventures Guide book.
Halfling's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes. And I'm just going to hold it for a minute, and I'll open it. And I'm not sure that I'm supposed to write in it yet, so I'm just going to speak at it.
Okay.
In, like, a sort of whisper, and just be like, "Did you hear all of that? Are you there? I don't know how this works."
You'll just see, like, a almost line appear as soon as you open the book and go, "Hi, can I help you?"
Oh, did you hear all that?
Hear what? I'm a book.
Oh, okay, alright, fair enough. How are you responding to me right now?
Oh, that. So, what year is it?
What year is it?
3501.
3500?
3501.
3501.
I need to update. 1 second.
Okay. Windows logo.
Yeah, it's going to be there for a while. Like an hour.
I stay there and stare at it.
Okay.
I'm very, like, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
I recast my dancing lights because they go out in an hour, so.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything while she waits for a book to reboot itself?
Francisco's going to spindle a bottle of rum from the barkeep.
Captain's paying, the Admiral's paying for it, so he will.
Exactly.
He will make sure it is the best rum he can find. He will literally go behind the bar and start going through it. And then he's going to say, if we're drinking something good.
Oh, great. So, what's the entertainment tonight?
The barkeep's going to go look over and go, I believe it is... What do we have tonight? He's going to look at a couple servers, and they're going to go through a sheet or two and go, Nothing really major. I think we have a poet. We have a bunch of students that are doing what is it called? Karaoke, I believe is what the kids are calling it. Nothing really too major. I just know they're gonna try.
Well, karaoke, huh? I might give that a shot too. After a few more shots.
Okay. Yeah. I believe. Yeah, they're not starting for a couple hours, so floor is yours whenever you are. Let's say liquefied enough.
All right. Greybeard, you drinking?
He is sipping his. He's not guzzling it. He doesn't even respond. He just pours himself a large glass and then hands you and Strawberry Lily, who has not left your side yet.
Yep.
She's pretty much going to take the bottle and refill her flask. Take a small glass and then just keep sipping.
Yeah, we're just going to keep drinking pretty much until the other three come back down.
Okay. And did Benjamin and Talos want to do anything while everyone else is getting ready? And one's waiting.
Yeah. Well, Talos would situate himself in a chair, probably in one of the corners. He'll get ready to power down for the night. Yeah, entertainment. Yeah. Maybe while in power down state, try and talk to whatever it was he picked up.
Okay. Yep.
In the.
Yep. It would be
so
more.
completely ignoring
Yeah.
any beds.
Okay. Yeah, to talk to.
Stiff as looking.
You would
chair.
literally go internal like you're doing a systems check almost. So it'd be more internal than you'd have to almost like you're going through your system trying to find that program almost. But yeah, right now, if you tried to communicate, you would just you'd hear in the back of just someone just sighing a few more times. He's not ready to talk yet. Or it's not ready to talk, I should say. Yep.
Continue with the rest then.
Okay. Benjamin doing anything other than sitting in the room?
I think just like resting and waiting. Probably just lays down on a bed and it's like floating like an inch or two above it, just stiff as a board, staring at the ceiling. You know, ghost things.
Doing ghost things, because, yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Carter is absolutely going to have nightmares staying in the same hotel room as us. The three of us are super creepy.
Captain Carter is a full-blown captain in the Dwarven Navy. She has seen some weird stuff.
Alright, good.
Not many ghosts. I think Benjamin would be the more creeping most people out right now. Yeah. Yep. All right. And while all that's happening, we will take a break. It's been an hour and a half.
Perfect.
So let's go for a break.
Yeah. Grab a new soda.